Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we're wonder how you all getting on out there, because I hope you're keeping well. As you see guys, the massive news: Xabi Alonso has left Real Madrid by mutual consent. Yeah, he was not fired, guys. I just want to get that clear. I'm going to go through it in a minute, guys, exactly what was going on, but he was not fired. He left by mutual consent. He walked away from the club. Probably thinks it's for the best. He's been under a lot of pressure recently, guys. It all culminated, of course, in the Spanish Super Cup final yesterday, which Real Madrid lost to Barcelona 3-2. I think really he realised he couldn't take the team maybe any further. Packed his bags and headed for the door. And he obviously thinks it's for the best. A brave move by him, in fairness. Obviously, a lot of Real fans probably disappointed. I'm actually just going to take them. Adios, Xavi. But yeah, great player, guys. Great manager too, in fairness, it has to be said. A lot of people, I'm sure, connected to Real Madrid are probably shocked by what happened, by what went on. Not much more you could say about it, really, right? I think. Massive shock, guys, for anybody associated with the club. I'm sure nobody kind of saw it coming. That would actually happen. That he would actually walk away by mutual consent. I mean, it's been a tough time, in fairness. It's been a very tough time. But it was tough enough, you know. Tough enough for him. A lot of Real fans, I'm sure, they're pretty upset by that now, to be honest. It's been a shock for them. But yeah, that's the big news on football today, guys. Of course, I did a watch along of the FA Cup draw earlier. Arsenal have got Wigan at home. Full results, guys, are on my channel. Check it out. Either round, I think it's going to be Aston Villa hosting Newcastle United. That's going to be a big one. Aston Villa hosting Newcastle United. It's going to be a real big one. Yeah, back to Xabi Alonso, guys. Let me hit you with the 4-1-1 on that, guys. Xabi Alonso has left his job as coach of Real Madrid. Super Cup final defeat by FC Barcelona spells the end. Madrid are 4 points off the Catalan club at the top of La Liga. Alonso left his job as coach of Real Madrid only 7 months after arriving for his first day at the club's Valdebebas training ground. A brief statement announces departure by mutual consent. On Monday evening, after Madrid's 3-2 defeat in the final of the Spanish Super Cup against Barcelona the previous night, he will be replaced, at least in the short term, by his former Real Madrid and Liverpool teammate and friend Alvaro Arbeloa, who was coach of Castilla, Madrid's B team. Alonso has been on the edge over the last month with the defeat at Liverpool in the Champions League in early November, beginning a run of 2 victories in 8 games, which also turned a 5-point lead over Barcelona at the top of the table into a 4-point deficit. Ouch. Although results improved, Madrid's performances did not convince, and with the club unable to find a suitable replacement, the final judgment was always likely to be delivered in Jeddah. Madrid won the semi-final of the Super Cup in Saudi Arabia against Atletico, having been outplayed, but then lost the final. Yeah, because he was contracted until 2028 at the Bernabeu, but that's how it is in football, unfortunately. I think it's good that he's brave enough to walk away himself and to realise that it wasn't working out. It takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of courage. It's just one of those things, I suppose, yeah, but you gotta give him respect, like I said, guys, for actually realising it wasn't working out and for having the courage to actually walk away. It's probably his dream job, yeah. It's probably the managerial position he always wanted. But like I said, it took a lot of guts that he actually just upped and walked away from the job, guys, because really that must be a tough thing to do, yeah. A very difficult thing to do. You gotta have respect for the man, guys. It's not easy to walk away from the manager's role at Real like that, especially when he had unfinished business, in my opinion. He did have unfinished business. That run of 7 games, guys, those 2 wins out of the last 7, it was a 5 point lead at the start of that run of 7 games for Real. They were 5 points ahead of rivals Barcelona. They're great rivals, FC Barcelona from the new camp. And at the end of the run of 7 games, they were 4 points behind. It was a 9 point turnover. And then the game yesterday, the loss to Barcelona. Like I said, they're bitter rivals. They're great rivals from the Camp Nou. And that was it. That defeat yesterday, guys, really. But you gotta have respect for him. Like I said, guys, he came out and he realized it was better if he walked away from the club, better for everybody. And you've got to respect that courage, that bravery. Best of luck to him in the future. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, big up to Xabi Alonso, guys. I know you'll join me wishing him the best of luck for the future. Maybe the United job. Probably start the next season, though, but maybe he fancies the United job. Who knows? Maybe he wants to come to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's probably shaking in his boots now that Alonso's available. No, but seriously, guys, best of luck to him. Yeah, best of luck to him. Maybe he could go to United, though. Stranger things have happened, but it would probably be next season now because I'm sure he wants time out on a break. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Take it easy and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, big up, guys. Peace.